I'm back again. Thanks to Diablo posting more content immediately after I upload that video. They actually released season 2, which I thought was really interesting and I really wasn't expecting. So I'm going to go over a little bit of what I liked about it and kind of what I feel I'm still a little pessimistic about. So if you don't already know, Diablo 4 released some of the quality of life changes that are going to be coming in season 2. And some of them seem pretty good. I mean, it's stuff that the community's been asking for, so it sounds like they're listening. That's including, renown carrying over, so you don't have to do the quests at all, which I kind of figured they'd do already. I'd be disappointed if they didn't carry it over to season 2 because I wasn't trying to do the quests every time. That just wasn't fun at all. But it also includes searching in stash tabs, which is amazing, and gems not taking up stash space, which is also a great change. Now, one of the things I was kind of confused about was they are making changes to the status effects of elemental resistance, which is something that in their live streams they made it sound like they wanted to revamp the whole system and it would take forever. And then all of a sudden they're like, all right, it's coming out in season 2, which is very surprising to me. I'm a little confused, how they got that done so quickly. It makes me a little nervous. Did they not totally revamp it? Is it just kind of a band-aid? I mean, it's the same thing with the gems not taking up space. They originally said that they wanted to redo the system so that it wasn't simply just, all right, the gems go in a different place that don't take up inventory. But it seems like with the gems, they just kind of did that. They said, all right, we'll just make it not take up inventory. But with the elemental resistance, I'm interested to see what they did and how they fixed it so quickly. And I'd love to believe that the system's good, the elemental resistance is all good. They actually made a whole system, and maybe they were able to do it because Blizzard took some of the millions of dollars they made from the game and offered it to their developers and said, "Hey, look, we'll do some work some overtime, we'll give you some more money." But somehow I doubt it. And maybe it's just me being pessimistic, but I'm nervous this might just be some kind of quick band-aid fix, unless maybe in the live stream they're really, going with a strategy of under promise, over deliver, which would also kind of annoy me because it's like, why are we doing these live streams? It's just kind of giving you the impression that they're pretending of listening, which is kind of obnoxious. But maybe they did a fully fleshed out system. But along with these quality of life changes, they also are adding 5 endgame bosses, which I'm pretty interested. I'm curious to see how it affects the endgame. It really depends the rewards from these bosses. Do you fight them between that 70 to 90 range before you take on Uber Lilith? Are they worth fighting? Maybe it also says that there's better target farming of uniques and uber uniques, so maybe they drop them, which would be kind of a cool thing. You kind of go to fight that boss. If you need the unique, you fight that boss. So I do think it's a step in the right direction. I don't know if that solidifies an endgame though. It would feel like, you still do the nightmare dungeons, and then you fight the boss, and then when you fight the boss, you go right back to nightmare dungeons. That might give you a little bit more stuff to do to get to Uber Lilith. I think maybe when you fight Ubelith, you're probably done with the season, and maybe you can be like, okay, it's a good stopping point. But there still might be a little bit of gap between finishing your build and getting to Uberlith, but it's at least a step in the right direction, I think. The only other thing they're adding is a new quest line and vampiric powers, which I can't speak on too much because we'll just have to wait till we get more information about it. But hopefully they're a little bit better than the Malignant Hearts. Not that the Malignant Hearts are bad, but the inventory space they take up was kind of obnoxious, and you had to roll the certain slot on the certain piece of jewelry, which became a whole nother level of inconvenience. So it can't be much worse than that, so hopefully it's pretty cool. I do hope these changes are good though, and I hope none of this stuff is rushed, and they don't have to be like, oh, we said we are gonna do this, sorry, we couldn't get it done in that time, because this is a pretty early announcement. They announced season 1 2 weeks before it launched, and they've announced this one 2 months before it's happening. We're only 1 month into season one, and we're already talking about season two. So I know they just want to reassure people that things will get better, and this is their plan, which is good. I like that, but I just hope it launches the way they expect it to. So we'll see. I think it's promising. I'm still taking a little bit of a pessimistic approach because some of this stuff based off their live stream seems like it's coming a little quickly. But you know, I'm gonna keep my hopes up, and we're gonna see how it plays out. But as always, if you guys enjoyed the video, let me know. I'm always down to come on here and give my takes on some of this Diablo news. So if you wouldn't mind liking, commenting, subscribing, it helps me know that you guys want to see more videos like this. But until then, I will see you guys next time.